For the first time in, I think, 4 years now, the Trump administration is making them take away end racism, which they had written in the end zone, right?
It just seems silly. I mean,
to do it or not to do it?
Why get rid of it?
Oh, I could tell you why.
I know, but it's just like you're
because it was stupid to begin with.
Yeah, but
let me ask you, who is it for? And if you're a racist and you see end racism in the end zone, you're going to stop being a racist? But I think it's an asshole to nag us during a football game about something that doesn't change anything or any. If I'm not a racist and I see it, it doesn't matter. And if I am a racist, it's going to make me more of a racist.
Like, I think if you're right, don't be an asshole in the end zone, everybody will agree with that.
Yeah! I saw it's supposed to make our lives easier. That's the whole point. Washing machines did more for women's liberation than 1,000 lesbian-run bookstores. I don't know for a fact that Elon Musk is planning to grow a mustache just to troll the libs.
This might be the most confusing video I've ever made, and it's all because of Bill Maher's unpredictable behavior. But this time, Maher did something no one saw coming. He hit the Democrats harder than ever before, dismantling their narrative and exposing years of deep-rooted corruption. It really makes you wonder, is there something bigger going on here? In his latest episode featuring Representative Byron Donalds, Bill Maher didn't hold back. He called out how the Democrats spent 4 years shrouded in secrecy, keeping the truth hidden from the public eye. And right there on national television, Byron Donalds fired back, slamming the hypocrisy of the left live on CNN. Watch closely and drop a comment if you believe there's more beneath the surface.
Under the previous administration, we would have inquiries. We would request information. We would want cabinet secretaries and assistant secretaries and deputy secretaries to come before committee. We would send letter after letter after letter and get no response. The Biden administration operated literally in the shadows. They would not tell you anything that was going on. At least Donald Trump puts it out in the litany of orders that come out that day. Here's what we're doing today. We're going into the Department of Justice. We are taking these attorneys and they are under supervisory review, or however they choose to phrase it. You knew nothing that was going on in Joe Biden's presidency. So if democracy truly dies in darkness, I would rather have an executive tell me what they're doing as opposed to hiding it from the American people.
Seeing all of this unfold, it's clear they're not even trying to improve. At the very least, Bill Maher is attempting to bring a different perspective, while the rest remains stuck in the same broken loop. And now, it's becoming painfully obvious why so many celebrities and late-night hosts lost their minds after Trump was elected. Their bizarre attempts at marketing a political message did nothing, except fuel more division and spread hate.
There's even a trend now among liberal women of wearing blue bracelets to signal that they're Kamala voters and therefore safe to approach and talk to, because God forbid you fall into some checkout line chit-chat with, gasp, a Republican. And many young women are now also pledging never to have sex with any man who voted for Trump. Really? That's your big plan, embargoing the pussy? It's so egotistical, as if the ultimate punishment is not letting people have you. Hey, you know what? You weren't fucking Trump-type guys anyway. Well, except for Taylor.
I know, you're probably wondering where this is all going. But hear me out, because the truth is, Bill Maher isn't bound by the labels of left or right. He's not playing for either team. What he is doing is leading the conversation, challenging the narratives, and exposing the very reasons why the Democrats have failed. And in one moment, with one absolutely clueless guest, he did exactly that, dismantling the talking points and highlighting the exact reasons Trump won in the first place. When do the parents get to have a say? He asked. How are we giving kids a shot if we keep ignoring the people raising them? His guest, clearly unprepared, mumbled the usual. But most Democrats believe parents should have a say. Really? Because here in California, the governor used the word snitch, referring to parents who dared speak out when schools hid their child's gender transition. In a state where telling the truth as a parent could actually get you in trouble, we're being told that Democrats are pro-parent? Maher, a Bronx-born New Yorker, didn't hold back. Snitch means something very different where I come from, he said. And this isn't it. And in that moment, he didn't just debate the Democrat. He demolished him, exposing how the entire party missed a crucial cultural shift, one they may never fully recover from. But he didn't stop there. He turned his attention to Gen Z, a generation he claims is being manipulated in ways they don't even realize. 10% of Gen Z say the authors of the Constitution should be considered villains. Villains? In 1776, James Monroe was 18. Alexander Hamilton was 21. James Madison, just 25. They were your age when they founded a nation. And Maher didn't sugarcoat it. What the fuck have you done? That's what sets Bill Maher apart. He's not afraid. He doesn't care who he offends. He doesn't bow to outrage mobs or political correctness. He just says what everyone else is too scared to admit. And if you think that's harsh, to wait till you see where he goes next. He called out USAID, the organization that supposedly sent billions in aid overseas. Where did all that money really go? He slammed Disney for enabling perversion while pushing political agendas. CNN reported in 2014 that 35 Disney employees were arrested for sex crimes against children. And by 2021, the company's education and hiring practices had turned schools and unions into ideological battlegrounds. It's no wonder voters feel abandoned. Kamala Harris spent 100 days telling Americans that their concerns about crime, inflation, or illegal immigration didn't matter, because feelings come second to the narrative. Look around. The same people who worship identity politics, who plaster "in this house we believe" signs across their lawns, told the public it was a conspiracy theory to even debate whether COVID could have leaked from the one lab in the one city that just happened to be studying that exact virus. How far-fetched has this party become? Bill Maher said it best. Democrats now resemble a royal family, so riddled with ideological inbreeding that their political heirs are, tragically, incompetent. And so the question remains, is Bill Maher slowly leaning conservative? Or is he simply holding up a mirror, begging the left to take a hard look at what they've become? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you thought this was intense, wait till you see how he dismantled The View and Whoopi Goldberg. Click here to watch that takedown.